Hey guys, it's your girl Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on the channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos. And today we're going to be getting into the topic of structured planner versus a bullet journal system. So I have done the structured planner route. When I came back on and was making videos recently, I shared that I got this daily happy planner. How long do you guys think I actually used it? Let me know down in the comments. How long do you think I actually used this? I'll let you know. So I started this May 16th and I stopped using it. Let's see. I used it up until May 28th. I filled out the June monthly with my bills and everything. And then it all went downhill after the first week of June. I picked it back up June 11th. And then barely used it that week. And then I used it the 22nd, sort of the 23rd and the 24th. So I think I may have used it for a total of a month. But what I really liked about this planner when I got it, I was looking for consistency, and consistency comes from within. It's not necessarily the planner that you're going to be using. You have to work at being consistent. It's a grind in a sort. You have to have that discipline to do that. No planner is going to make you consistent. It can help, but you have to have that, drive within. So what I really liked about this daily planner was that it had the priorities over here. If I wanted to put a little quote or the reminders, I had that here. Extra space here. This space never really served me any purpose. And then the to-dos for the day. This planners like these can also be overwhelming. So some people would rather resort to a weekly planner. And I have a video series that I did where I talked about finding your writing style. And then once you find your writing style, then you can find what planner is going to work best for you. I know that my writing style is a lister. I list everything, a variety of things. So having a space where I'm going to be able to write my lists and whatever mind mapping comes with that, more of a blank slate is better for me than something that is structured. Versus someone that is long-winded, you may prefer using a horizontal planner because you may write in more complete sentences, you have more details that you want to keep track of. So a horizontal planner may work best for you. If you are someone that likes kind of a hybrid of, having structure mixed with what you have going on for your day-to-day and your weekly and your to-dos, to just be like a brain dump in a sense, a monthly may work better for you. Then you can have pages behind it where you can have that brain dump in a sense. So there's a lot of options. I have a video that goes more in detail. Check out the description box below for that. So for me, I always stray away from structured planners because I feel forced. And when I feel forced to do something, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to do it. Why is my brain wired that way? It just is. I don't know. This cover is beautiful. It's a beautiful planner. I love the disc. I love the concept of it. But a daily planner especially can be very overwhelming and daunting because it's like, what if I don't have something to do this day? What if I don't have something that needs to get done? Then it's like, should I even pick up the planner? Then you don't pick up the planner. And then it's like the next day you don't pick it up. And then the next day after that. And the next day after that. And it becomes a habit. So structured planners are not always the way to go for everybody. There are different types of structured planners. This one in particular is undated. So if I didn't use it on a particular day, I didn't feel like I was wasting it because I had the next day where I could just pick up where I left off. And then there's the ones where they are dated where you're like, okay, I haven't used this since, June. Like my memory planner that I have, which I'll actually show you guys from the one I used during the pandemic. I mean, this thing is filled to the brim, okay? But I was fine with this being structured because I was using it as a memory planner and I didn't have to pick it up and write my to-dos or my goals or what happened on that particular day. This was by choice that I wanted to do this, I didn't feel forced. Some of these spreads I really, really love. Some of these spreads I didn't fill in. So, yes. Where's one of my favorites? Let me see. if I could find one. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that another time. My top 10 favorite memory planner spreads. That'll be a future video. But sidetracked, but having something that was structured for my memory planning was better for me because it was a choice, like I said. But using that as like, I have to pick it up every single day, that's not how my brain works when it comes to planning. The memory planning, cool. I don't have to put the dates in. This is what happened, XYZ date, that's fine. But when it comes to just regular planning, I always go back to a bullet journal style. So this is the one that I used 2018 and majority of 2019. I used this up until June of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I used this for a solid of 6 months. This is the B6 Stylogy. If you guys are interested in bullet journaling in general, I have a whole entire playlist. I'll link it down in the description box for you below. Bullet journaling, game changer. It's a game changer because you have the flexibility to create the layouts you want. You can journal in it. You don't have to have multiple planners. It's kind of like a traveler's notebook, but a traveler's notebook, you have different notebooks sectioned off for different things. I also have videos on traveler's notebooks below for you guys as well. But if I had to choose between traveler's notebook and a bullet journal, I'm going to go with a bullet journal because I can have everything all inclusive in one system. I didn't have to carry multiple planners. If I want to brain dump about a project that I'm doing, I can put it in here. If I want to have my weeks in here, I can put it in here. If there's an event coming up and I want to journal about that event, I can put it in here. So for instance, in April of 2019, I went to WrestleMania and I did a whole planner, memory planning that with photos and everything. But starting here, I started to journal. So I did the Hall of Fame. And then I did, when we went to WrestleMania that Sunday. So the Hall of Fame was that Friday. Watched that on TV. And then the match card and everything, I did like this little flip book. I just cut the pages down. Don't be afraid to cut up your planner. So I have the match card and all of that. And then what I bought that day. Journaling pages for the other planner that I was making. Photos I wanted to take. And then that was that. That was pretty much it. So I have journaled inside of here and I'm taking on that same concept in this notebook that I have. This is a standard size. Like I said, this is a B6. It's a little bit shorter and wider versus the standard size, which is taller and a little more narrow. This is from Ali Reyes. I have the link down below. I've been talking about it a lot in my videos. How I have the patches on here, I plan on doing the same on here. I just haven't found any adhesive patches. Stickers work too. Vinyl stickers are cool too. But I really liked these adhesive patches. I know this one was from Paper Source and I think some of them were from Michael's. So I'm going to find me some patches to go on to the front of this TN. This was under $20. I believe the Stylogy is in the $20 range. You can find this and so many other stationery items linked in my Amazon storefront. But this just gives me more flexibility. And as far as what I'm keeping in my brain dump notebook right now, which I'm calling my bullet journal, it is a grid notebook. And this just has the football schedule, for instance, writing projects that I'm working on, craft projects that I want to work on, to-do lists for the week. All those things are encompassed in here. I don't need to have multiple systems and keep up with multiple things. Having a to-do list is essential. I also want to get back to being on top of my bills and my budgeting and all of the shopping that I do. I want to be on top of that as well. So for September, I will be making a calendar. Didn't do that for August because by the time I got this, everything was just already dispersed and whatever. But I will be doing that for September and I'll be sharing a video with you guys on, making a calendar inside of here. Another cool thing about bullet journaling is that you can take other inserts that you have and literally just pop them on like glue them right onto the page or tape them in, create tip-ins. So you have the full flexibility to add structure to the bullet journal, but it's structure on your terms versus a preset design that you can't really change. Make sense? So that is why I prefer bullet journals over structured planners, and I keep coming back to this style because it works best for me. But I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know what you like to use. Are you more of a structured planner or a bullet journal? And I feel like this topic keeps coming up as I change my planners, but it's a very relevant topic. What are you using? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Again, be sure to check out all the links in the description box for related videos and any products that I've shared. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.